K-Tronada show. You know what I'm saying? And I met, like I said, I met all the homies at the Sango joint. I met Lakim, Marvel, this dude named Marvel Alexander. Marvel Alexander produced the Shabba Ranks beat, Shabba Ranks. And this homie, he's from Jersey, but he was living in D.C.
Shout out to Jersey.
I met him from Sango. Sango was like, yeah, this the homie. He made this beat. I'm like, what? This nigga's living in D.C. right now? How do I not know this dude? So, like, I got to know him, Lakim. So, like, the next show I did was with them two.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of people didn't even know, like, who this dude was and, like, what he had done. I'm like, this dude made one of the hottest beats ever.
Yeah.
Still goes off to this
we
day.
still go crazy for it.
Marv Alexander, that's my man's. He's living out in Cali now, but I never forget, he was waiting for that check. He was like, yo, once this check hits, I'm moving to Cali. And then one day, this nigga just moved to Cali. I'm like, I guess the check hit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, so I had them do a show, but they all knew K-Tronada. They're all cool because they were kind of like all part of this whole producer, like homies, like online. They were like all SoundCloud homies. They'd known each other even before SoundCloud, just all some production shit. So when K-Tra came, we all linked up with K-Tra at his Airbnb, and we were just chilling with him, smoking a little bit and talking. And like that was my first time meeting K-Tronada and like just getting to know him and shit. He was cool as fuck. And so I think Lakim opened up for him. But yeah, it was at Flash, bro. It was at Flash. This man went from
and this
Flash.
Was when Flash just opened its stores.
It was mind blowing this year because this man went from playing Flash, packing out Flash, to like packing out the Anthem. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, it's crazy to see the two different dynamics. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to K-Tronada, yo. Like he's come a long way. His story is a very powerful story. You know? Yeah.
Now. We're going to go back to business because that's very important for what you're doing, especially like the group collective. What would you call what you guys have created together? Because the music brought you guys together, but when it comes to doing business, there needs to be an identifier
for like
you guys as artists together,
like the Black Rave culture stuff, or just. I mean, really, we just...
Because on paper, what does that look like? Because everyone has to get paid, right?
Because really, we just call it Black Rave. It's just Black Rave culture. It's like a collective, you know what I'm saying? It's like a community. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not... It's an experience. You know what I mean? Because, like, even now, like, we're talking about when we do shows, like, we want to, like, not just have a DJ set, but we also want to have a Black Rave culture experience where we're like bringing in homies that are from different cities, are from DC, and like you get this experience of like what Black Rave culture sounds in this year, in this time, in this day and age, like what it is to us. You know what I'm saying? Like what is our sound? What do we take from what we've learned from history and our cultural history with music, and what we've done with it, you know what I'm saying? And we want to present that, you know what I'm saying? So like I feel like Black Rave culture is just not only just a group, but it's gonna be like an experience, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a sound, it's gonna be like a movement. Okay. That's what we want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now, off of what you wanted, you have representation. Tell me how important that is. We were chatting about that in the car.
It's very important, you know, because like, you know, who better to represent it than you? Not just, not some motherfucker that's from fucking, you know, Idaho, Nebraska that says, oh yeah, like, yeah, I know all of this shit, but like, knows nothing about, like, has never been to Chicago or never, you know what I'm saying, like, did the homework or did the history, you know what I'm saying? But like, and not even about the homework or the history, it's just about like, you know, like who better to fucking cook you a fucking Jamaican meal than a Jamaican person, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like from the root, from the core, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like who better to like show you house music, Chicago house, Detroit techno, like, you know what I'm saying, Jersey house, DC GoGo, like like jungle, London drum and bass, you know what I'm saying, all this shit than us, you know what I'm saying, Black people, you know what I'm saying, like we represent this shit because it's in our culture, it's in our blood, you know what I'm saying, like that's proper representation to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And not knocking anybody. You know what I'm saying? That loves the music, that wants to like help it spread. But like, you know, at the end of the day, we should be representing this shit, not some fucking motherfuckers that are not a part of the culture, that are not a part of the fucking. They're not fucking black, okay? They're not fucking. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're fucking playing a lot of our shit, and you know what I'm saying? And they're getting crazy paid off of shit, you know what I'm saying? You got artists that created these sounds that are from these places that are not touring, they're not getting their proper representation, they're not getting paid from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got motherfuckers out here like playing their shit, playing their sounds, and touring the world off their sound. Mm. And the people that actually created it ain't doing shit.
Yeah, and they're not getting a cut of anything.
Yeah, bro. So like, you know, it's backwards as fuck. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's why, you know, we gotta represent our shit and take it back. And like, not even take it back, we're taking it back. And yeah.
Okay. Tell me about the importance of the people who represent you out in LA in terms of the new management.
It's just a homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a homie that sees things how I sees, loves music how I love music. You know what I'm saying? And wants to just like build and grow and work towards, you know, the things that I want to work towards. You know, like just pushing music harder. You know what I'm saying? Just like stepping into different spaces and playing this music in different spaces for different people, and like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm all about infiltration. I'm all about like going into places where people don't know shit about me, or shit that I play, and just doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I kind of like bouncing in between different scenes and shit, because like, you know, I could play like an open format at some spot, some club in DC, but like, you know, the night before I be playing like some underground shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I want to like share that sound with this other crowd, you know what I mean? Like, like kind of like that was the importance of Velvet, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like Velvet was one of those places where, you know, you would get people walking in on U Street on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
But as soon as you stepped into Velvet, you had to check yourself. It was like, okay, you know what? I might get some shit that I know or hear, but you know what? I'm gonna get some shit that I might not know. I'm gonna get some different shit. You know what I'm saying? The DJ in here, he ain't gonna give you everything that you want.
Yeah.
But you know, he gonna give you some good shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna hear what you need.
You're gonna hear some different shit. You know what I'm saying? You might hear this Travis Scott that you always bumping in the car, but it might be like a club remix.
Yeah.
It might be like a Jersey Club remix, or it might be like some Dembo or some shit, or some. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hear that shit over at Lost Society. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? No shade to them, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was just one of those places, man, where, you know, I felt like you can really be free and open with your style. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why a lot of DJs love DJing at Velvet. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. Yeah. Because it let me open up and just be who I wanted to be on the decks. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciated it.